stadium, Coach?
Yeah, our season comes to an end sooner than we wanted, sooner than we expected. Uh, Thought tonight we were really good, and thought we've been moving in a really positive direction, especially in this last month where I think this team has grown and improved, and I think we were playing some of our best at the end here, which is exactly what you want to be doing. So I can't tell you how disappointed I am that we're not able to continue our season and keep going, because I think this team is so good and playing so well, and I love coaching them. So tough today to have this result and what it means for our season.
I know that elements were difficult for both teams, obviously, but especially it seemed like you all were right there in the first half, and a ball would skip or
Yeah.
a shot would come off the foot just wrong. How close is the margin in matches like this, and especially in the postseason?
Yeah, I mean every game at this level is on a knife's edge, and I thought we had done a lot of things in that first half and throughout the game, but in particular in that first 35 minutes to put ourselves in a really good position to go ahead in the game. There's a lot of things that were different, right? If you said conditions, turf makes it a little bit different, right? The weather makes it a little bit different, and we were so close in a lot of these moments, and created quite a bit, and then you know how that, if you don't necessarily get that goal, they have a moment, and you find yourself down. But I don't want to put it on the conditions or the turf or anything like that. I thought we were really good, and unfortunate or unlucky that we didn't get on the scoreboard.
As players, whenever you see that margin is so close as well, and then to have JMU come back and score, what's that feeling like in the tournament moment? Obviously, you all are grinding to try and get back into it, but it seemed like the urgency just went through the roof once they got that first one.
No, yeah, it was a great shot from their team. It was a great goal, but we never kept fighting. We kept our shape. And we kept pressing them, putting the ball, trying to score a goal. But unfortunately, that's how soccer goes. Sometimes when you don't score, you take the goal. So this is what happened. Unfortunately, we're out now, but congratulations to James Madison.
Well, especially not only going down on them, but then the red. How much do things change philosophically for you from that standpoint once you're down a man, or do they at all?
Yeah, I think being down a man was difficult. Being down a goal was really more dictating what we were going to have to do. And for being down a man, for us to come back, to score, to create multiple chances, it's a team, and this is really indicative of the character of the group. And you saw the response to going a goal down, and then you see a response to going a man down, and it's the character of the players on the field. They believe in each other, they believe in themselves, and they never quit. And though I wish the result was different, like, what an incredible group of young men to fight and to never put their head down and say it's over. They fought to the end, and that's what it's about.
Especially that last 12 minutes, you do get back within one after being down two. It seemed like just from there, the intensity and everybody believed that you all were going to get the equalizer and get the same one.
Yeah, we gotta believe in ourselves. We gotta keep going. We can't stop fighting, and that's what we did. We got a goal, which was good. Create a lot of confidence for us, even though with the men down. But unfortunately, the result speaks for itself. But very proud of this group. The way we handle things, especially at the end. Yeah, very proud of them.
you know, wrapping up the season for you all, I mean, how proud are you of this team and this group? You know, seeing both teams ahead of time, it seemed like such a tight-knit group, and especially coming up here, that's one of the things that you hate the most about seeing it in, but also what are you going to think of the most when you think back to this season?
You know, this season has been a lot of up and downs, you know, for us. But as coach said at the beginning, love how this group reacted to it. You know, for the last month, we have been going up a lot, which has created a lot of confidence within us. The results were coming. You know, we were able to work a lot of confidence to the guys. So very proud of it. You know, this group has been amazing for me. You know, it's my last year, so this group will always be in my heart. You know, but unfortunately, it's my last season. I'll be done with it, and very wish all the best for the next generation.
Yeah, it's really a special group. You know, I feel like I was very fortunate, and I think that's why it's so hard here at the end that the season's over, because we want to keep going. So I'll miss this group. I'll miss this guy right here.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
One thing that I'll ask in closing is, you know, the strength of the Sun Belt in men's soccer. You know, one of the premier leagues in the nation. Does this tournament speak to the testament of that? Obviously, there have been several ranked teams, and we spoke to Jamie earlier, and it seems like it's an inch here and an inch there from, you know, 1 to 8 or whatever the case may be. Anybody can win on any given night.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when we got in the Sun Belt last year, you know, the level was just different. You know, every team you compete against, it was just different. You know, there was no game that we thought we were gonna win easy. So I think that's the Sun Belt is growing a lot. You know, as you guys can see, West Virginia, Marshall, you know, ranked teams that goes to the finals and NCAA finals. So it helps us a lot, you know, especially in the conference for those teams that are trying to build as well into the NCAA tournaments. You know, teams that wants to grow. So I think the Sun Belt has been very, very good for us, you know, to get into, and yeah, hopefully we keep going, you know, win more nationals, because it's going to be good for the schools and good for the conference.
Thank you all so much.
All right. Thanks.